Hey there guys, this is a video for Tears of Avia. It's going to show you how to do the Apex of Eternity stage solo with just one character. There's an achievement for it. Something to note is that for whatever reason, the achievement for doing it on hardcore and the achievement for doing it on standard don't stack. So if you want both of those achievements, then you would have to play through the game twice. The Apex of Eternity stage is pretty far into the game, so probably looking at like 2/3 of a playthrough to get the other difficulty achievement, and then also know that the arena achievements are the same way. But for some reason, doing this final boss solo, it works just fine. You'll get both achievements, and if you do all the battle objectives, that one also stacks. So I have no clue why, but that's the way it is. As for the skills, easiest character to do this with is probably the warrior. For the skills, you're going to want Devastating Strike, and level it up to 5, so that way it does more damage. The reason it's good is because it stuns, and for some reason the boss of this stage, it can be affected by stun, so that makes it really easy. The next skill you want is Focus Strike. It does extra damage if a target is stunned, so we're going to stun him with Devastating Strike, then we're going to hit him with Focus Strike. Then you want Lion Strike, depending on your stats, but basically what you want to do is make sure that these 3 skills add up to 150,000 damage, because that's how much damage or HP the boss has on hardcore. On standard it's only 75,000, so it's easier, but on hardcore it's 150,000. So in this case, Devastating Strike by itself does 100,000, and then Focus Strike does about 120,000 rather. So those two combined, easy kill. If you're lower stats, then you want Empower, and just to get a little extra damage. And then, like I said, Lion Strike is the third attack, so that's kind of like if your attack's not low enough to kill him with the first 2 hits, then you can use Lion Strike to finish him off. Make sure to get them all up to level 5. Devastating Strike's probably the most important, because I think it only stuns for 1 turn at lower levels, and you want it to stun for 2 turns, just in case you don't have enough attack. As for my stats on the Warrior Kai I'm using, life doesn't matter, defense and magic resistance doesn't really matter, because you won't take any hits with this. But if you want to be safe, just go ahead and have some defensive stats. But I got 34,000 attack damage, and then I have all the relevant skills to level 5. So once you have that all set up, then you go, oh, I guess I should mention, it's kind of a spoiler who this boss fight is, although you might see it coming. But if you don't want to know who it is, then definitely close the video or whatever. Should have mentioned that earlier now that I think of it. But anyway, we'll wait for the stage load here, and then we'll move away first turn and use Empower if you need it. Like if your stats are a little lower, you can use that to help you out. If not, you can just move toward the boss and use Devastating Strike first turn. And then that'll stun him, and then you can use the other skills. But if you're a little lower, you can just move away and use Empower, yeah. And then he'll do whatever first turn, it doesn't really matter. Actually, the first time I did this, he used Martyr and took away 75,000 of his HP, so if you get lucky, that makes it even easier. But anyway, on your second turn, move toward him, use Devastating Strike. Oh damn, I forgot to turn off the battle animations again. Okay, sorry. But use Devastating Strike, it'll do a bunch of damage, and it'll stun him, and then from there you'll finish him off with Focus Strike. So as you see, he's got stun, means he can't actually do anything. He'll move toward me, but he's stunned, he can't attack. So then next turn we used Focus Strike, and that will finish him off. And then that's it. Much easier than doing the final boss solo. I'm going to do a video for that too, though, just to show how to do that. There is a little something you can take advantage of, because the final boss's little arm swipe attack actually doesn't have the same hitbox as his actual hand, so you can actually stay out of it and hit him pretty easily. Then you just have to worry about the lightning attack. But anyway, that's it for just the Apex of Eternity with one character. That's how you do it on hardcore. On standard, obviously, it's even easier. You can one-shot him with Devastating Strike, and then he doesn't even get to do anything. So that's that. Thanks for watching.